Matty Gookies here near the county offices in St. Augustine. You're in for a real treat. I just paced this train from a little north here on US 1, and it's a mega train. It's got rock, intermodal, and then a lot of tankers. I don't know if they're ethanol. We'll see. Stay tuned. Well, actually, I'm just gonna let it run. You can see the crossing just north of here. Going already. We'll get the train horns for that crossing here in a second. I'm gonna stop talking. Yeah, those lights are too bright. This is the FEC 101. Cuts off at 10 p.m. and leaves Jacksonville about 1 a.m. So no bumper car. The bumper car is usually the giveaway for ethanol. So anyway, all right, Matty Gookies here again, St. Augustine, Florida, at State Road 207. I know I've been doing these same local crossings. It's my kid's graduation week. I haven't been doing any traveling, any running around. Anyway, High green for the 105. Stay tuned. All right, here we go, folks. Today's 105. The other reason I like these slower trains, I need at least one slower train per video, and actually sometimes I want two for my son's music. The trains that blow past in 2 minutes aren't long enough for my kids' songs. Let's see, how do I want to frame this today? I like to mix it up a little bit, even though I'm at the same spot. Let's try this. That's that other crossing up there. We'll get another set of horns here. I don't know that little side street. managed not to talk, so I can put some music on there. All right, Mighty Cookie's here in Jacksonville, Florida, on this early morning, Tuesday, May 28th. Took one for the team for my theme this week, which is the FEC 101, the premier intermodal train. I didn't see any signal activity all the way up here, and all of a sudden I get up here and the train's pulling out. So didn't get to do a proper intro. So the FEC 101 is the premier train. It's FEC's overnight service. It actually cuts off at 10 p.m. The night before. It's the first train listed as the first train of the day. There's the 105 with a morning cutoff and a 107 with an afternoon cutoff, but this train actually leaves after midnight. But you ingate your intermodal by 10 p.m. the night before, and it's in Miami the next day. Overnight service. That's why it's called the 101. Now, it was a holiday yesterday, so I don't know. There was no local pickups, no local ingates. We'll probably have some UPS on here and some long haul trailers like Werner. I don't expect any Cypress flatbeds, but I did get a peek at this train, tried to get to it before it actually pulled out, and there's some rock cars at the beginning. Anyway, all right, here we go. What the heck is that noise? Isn't that a weird noise? Yeah, there should be a lot of manifest, which would be interchange traffic from the Norfolk Southern and CSX. And not so much intermodal. But we'll see. It could have had long blocks of interchange traffic from intermodal interchange traffic too. Well, I did see these rock cars, but so it wasn't the actual beginning of the train. The rock train. Nice little light show in the background there. Storms in Georgia, probably. It's common this time of year. What I meant by didn't see any signal activity. I live in St. Augustine, and I drove all the way up here, watching the signals along US 1 and make sure I was going to get here before the train left. And there was no signal activity. Then I get up here and the train's pulling out. So anyway, it's the first train of the week. Just getting started after the holiday. So I guess they don't come in too early. That's a joke. It's 2 a.m. Did I say that? Alright, so yeah, here's your interchange intermodal traffic. It's busy over here. Two trucks waiting to pull out, another guy pulling in. Alright, so he's throttled up now that he's rolling. Throttling up. Alright, so there will be, like I said, some local interchange. Locally, maybe these Werners. Like I said, Werner ingated last night or over the weekend. Well, after Saturday, there was a Saturday night train, which I filmed. It's not just going to be the 101 that I film in this video, but that's going to be the focus. This is all EMPs from Norfolk Southern. Swift, long haul, interchange traffic. So yeah, this is the premier train. It's FEC train. It's usually a pretty long train, and tonight it was also. Into the darkness. Alright, there you go. The FEC 101 pulling out of Jacksonville, Florida this early morning, Tuesday, May 28th. Hi, the Gookies here, back on my home turf, Florida East Coast. I shouldn't have stopped for coffee. I would have caught the beginning of this train. But that's alright. This is one of the Northbounds. I'm going to peek around this corner. You can see the locomotives up there. Anyway. Alright. Anyway, this is one of the northbound trains that arrives in the morning and blocks up Jacksonville. There's ways around this. I just passed Bay Meadows Road and an overpass over the tracks. This is Sunbeam Road. I've been here. Bunch of look at these nice. Well, there's a little bit of graffiti on those, but look at these nice ethanol cars. Pulling into the yard. This is yard speed. I know. Blocks up. You can't see it, but Shad Road is a mile or so back there, and south of here, this is Sunbeam. Right up there where I aim the camera towards the locomotive is where they crew the southbound trains. And I've been here many times. But, sorry I missed the beginning. I was all excited. I got the Amtrak auto train, and then I shoot over here and get the northbound, and I decided I would stop for coffee. And that put me, just as I pulled into this intersection, the train was going, the head lead locomotive was going through, but it's all good. The train's a train, right? Yeah, look at all these ethanol cars. Ethanol in the summer. Whatever, man. Ethanol sucks. I try to buy the gas that's non-ethanol. They charge you more for it because you're polluting the earth. Whatever, man. Look, I can tell you right now, I grew up in the 60s and 70s, and there were places in Massachusetts where they're way more polluted than it is now. The Merrimack River, I know I've done this routine before. The Merrimack River was dead, okay? Now they got salmon running and striper fishing is better than ever, striper bass. But from all the shoe factories, the Merrimack River was dead, okay? We've cleaned all that up. It's cleaner than you know, the coal plants are converted to gas. It's cleaner now than it ever was in my entire lifetime, and these people still want to cry. Big long. He's gonna make it though. He's gonna make it past Sunbeam so these people can do the work. Brake activity. No, don't stop. Interesting, the FEC doesn't do the bumper car thing. They still do the bumper car thing on empty cars, I thought. Maybe these last cars are not ethanol. I don't know, that one looks pretty ragged. Alright, there you go. FEC northbound, there should be another one, and then hopefully we catch the local 905 pulling out. And that'll be 6 trains in 7 hours. Alright, so Matty Gook is here again. I just filmed that train pulling in, that northbound train, and the day after holiday, the second one, yeah, they're gonna be right on top of each other. So here comes the, here's the signal for the next northbound train. Stay tuned. All right, yeah, here it comes already. So yeah, those are the gates that Sunbeam Road activating behind me. You saw the signal. Wait, this is the local coming back from Bayard. This is the Bayard local coming back. All right, nice. Honoring our veterans locomotives. All right, nice. The Bayard local returning to Jacksonville Bayard. Yeah, so I started to say, you saw that intermediate yellow, so he's going into the side track there, but we still got another northbound and then maybe the 905 southbound local. All right, Matty Gook is here in St. Augustine. I came out here to film this train and it left early on me. I wanted to get it going over the bridge, but I was getting gas, and anyway, it's 6:42. It usually doesn't leave Jacksonville until 6:30, but I'm gonna be quiet and put a song on here, or maybe not. There you go again, another painter on a flat rack. They must be having fun in the yard. There was one the other day. I guess I'm not putting music. Oh well. Hear the train, sound of the train. Yeah, I took one to the team here. I'm getting eaten alive by little synth, no CMs, whatever you people call them. Oh, there's a breeze. Thank you. Dead air today, and late storm, but suddenly we got a breeze right there. Thank you, God, and thank you, crew, FEC crew, for the horn salute.